Well, they've been lifted by the magnificent play of Baron Davis. He has been the rock star of these NBA playoffs. Don Nelson will stay with Andres Biedrins at center and eventually go to Al Harrington for the small ball alignment and the one lineup change. Matt Barnes will start for the struggling Monte Ellis. Carryover effect for either team from Game 5.
Well, that's the question here tonight, Mark, because I thought for the first time in this series going into that 3-2 zone, we'll see both teams tonight playing a lot of zone.
Jackson with a beautiful lead for Biedrins.
And that's the problem for the Mavericks when they play that 3-2.
Warriors' last appearance in the postseason, 1994. Jackson for three. A rainbow three for Stephen.
Big shots in huge playoff games in his career. This situation does not faze him.
The steal by Davis. Richardson off the turnover by Dallas.
Well, we've already seen memories of Stephen Jackson in the 2003 NBA Finals hitting huge shots against New Jersey. And then the defense. Remember, Golden State #1 in the NBA in steals, 9 per game. Not noted for their defense, but they are very active, very strong.
15 points in Game 5, but has come on the last couple of games. He's 0 for 6 back in Game 1. Jackson again. A three-pointer. The Warriors now lead it 15-9 with 6.5 remaining in this first quarter. They surround Biedrins. His shot is blocked. And it counts. It's a goaltend.
This is a huge boost early for Golden State, getting quick
to take it a 31-29 lead off a 9-1 run. Davis with the shot. Will it count? No. Whistle before the shot attempt.
I think the officials are going to confer here. Steve Javie may call this bucket good. Obviously, the fans and the Warriors players begging it.
And that is a call. They say the basket counts. Like Garrettson was calling it off. And
type effort here tonight from Baron Davis for Golden State to win, limping on one leg. Gets the jumper to go, but how much does he have in the tank?
Sagana Job, who was a major contributor the other night with 11 points, 5 for 5 from the field. Jackson with his third piece of it, recovered though by Jackson. Davis, played by Howard, takes the shot and scores a three for Baron Davis.
Like I said, he's going to stay.
Barnes, Biedrins, Jackson up front, Davis and Ellis at the guards. There's Davis, a quick shot. What a release. It's another three for Baron Davis to get Golden State.
And that's what's made this pretty intriguing, both on and off the floor.
Davis over to Nowitzki. How about Baron Davis hobbling around by Nowitzki. The game is tied at 46 with a half-minute left in the Davis with a leader. He thought he was being fouled. He just looked to fire it, and
the Warriors are kind of hanging on by a thread here. It's because they keep coming up with crazy plays like this one just to stay in the game. Davis off 1 foot just tried to draw the foul. He was going to go for the quick 2 for 1. The game clock was at about 35 seconds. He thought he got fouled, throws it up, just tries to get free throws, and somehow that shot goes in.
Is it 24 minutes to go in Dallas's season? We will see. And here's Baron, somehow part of 11 straight Golden State.
Oh, beautiful pass, Jackson to Barnes on target. Looks like Barnes is in pain. He's playing with
Job's presence.
Baron Davis scored 11 of the last 12 points in the second quarter for Golden State. Nice setup from Davis for Biedrins, and as Davis backpedal.
You can feel, I mean, they're not smooth at all, and they leave Jackson open for a wide open three.
Warriors for the 59.
It's home. Well, the crowd's in it now.
Jackson from straight away for three. Yes. Avery Johnson. Watch.
And one of those guys who just doesn't really care. I mean, like Baron Davis, same way. Another three from Jackson.
Now that is a new playoff career high for three-pointers. Beatrice with the rebound. Barnes runs the floor. Leaves it for Jackson, who fires. Yes! Timeout, Dallas. Stephen Jackson has scored the last 13 points for the Warriors in the midst of a 13-3 run.
And when I said Stephen Jackson doesn't care, I mean it in the best possible way. He doesn't care about missing. It doesn't matter if he's missed 5 or 6 in a row. He's still going to fire away. Same goes for Baron Davis. And even with Davis hurt, the Warriors have gotten back to that mentality that they had for most of this series. They're just letting it fly.
20,677 here at Oracle Arena in Oakland. It's coming up on 5 minutes remaining in the third. Davis able to penetrate. Baron Davis, despite the hamstring pull, the Wendy's making the right choice.
Well, the right choice is pretty easy here in the third quarter. If you're Golden State, just throw the ball to Stephen Jackson. On fire here, 4 for 4 from downtown. He's got 13 points. And, you know, Stephen Jackson has always been one of those players where you got to take the good with the bad. Jackson has the lane, and Dallas goes back to the zone. They immediately trap Davis.
Here's Barnes. Oh, a facial over Nowitzki.
Well, this is something Dallas did at the end of Game 5. They went at Davis with a trap, but this is not what Golden State did. They settled for jumpers in that final three, then knocking down the three. But you're Golden State, that's the man you want shooting from three-point range.
Here's Davis going glass, going right at Nowitzki.
And I like that much more than that three-pointer he shot on the previous.
State 10 of 16. Jackson to the rim.
No Jop. You know, that's why Jop was on the floor so often in this series that he had ever attended in his life. I think a lot of people tonight are going to say the same thing.
Oh, what a pass from Barnes. Jackson scored. And the Warriors building that lead, 92.
Problem with this small lineup for Dallas, they're more likely to give up second and third opportunities.
Jackson makes the turn, yes, and the foul. Timeout is called. When we come back, Stephen Jackson will go to the line looking for the three-point play. 94-71 Warriors. Head coach with one on the shot clock. Richardson again for three.
Just incredible.
Substitutions now. Warriors empty the bench. Baron Davis over to hug Ronnie Lott.
Why not? Why not? And while we're talking about the Warriors, we got to look ahead because they may not be done. So they're going to face the winner of Utah and Houston. As you see Nelly and Baron sharing a laugh.
Now time for tonight's closer of the game, presented by TNT's The Closer.
Well, Baron Davis, I mean, we didn't know if he was going to play after that hamstring injury early. And he had to resort to three-point shots in the first half. But I thought what was most impressive was the way he continued to attack the rim in the second half.
Warrior in more ways than one. Baron, how deep did you have to dig for that one?
That was deep.
I had strained my hamstring in the first half, and it didn't look like I could have much lift attacking the basket. Every time I tried to attack the basket, I just didn't have any explosiveness. I looked at Steven Jackson. He didn't say nothing to me. I knew we had it.
Describe what you're feeling and the thrill that you've given to the people of the city.
This is a great feeling. You know, to upset, you know, to make history, to upset a #1 seed, and to do it on our home floor. This is what we wanted to be back for. We let Game 5 slip away, but we came here and we handled our business in the second half.
Tell me what you thought about Dallas. What did you sense from them? Did you think you could bury them so thoroughly?
The first half, we were lucky to be up 2. As bad as we played, we thought they played a great game. They shot the ball well in the first half. We just wanted to see how long that they hot shooting could stay on.
Talk about the next series. I know you guys feel like this is probably the beginning for you.
Yeah, this is definitely a beginning, and like I said, we were going to learn a lot. We're going to learn a whole lot in this series, and we did. You know, you look at the technicals, you look at the fines and the different altercations, but through all, we kept our poise, we kept our heads. And I know a lot of people say a lot of bad things about Steven Jackson, but they never give him credit for being a good basketball player.
Absolutely. And finally, do you expect to be ready for Game 1?
Yes, ma'am, absolutely.
He's so polite.
Say hi to my sister.
Hello.
It's a girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic. Yeah, Magic.
All right, Marv.
All right. Barron talking about Steven Jackson. He goes 10 of Associate Director Tom Heitz, production assistants Tim McDermott and Wayne Fiddleman, and our statistician Brian Tanner. Once again, the final score: the Warriors 111, the Mavericks 86. They take this first round series in 6. For Pam Oliver, Steve Kerr, and our entire crew, I'm Marv Albert saying good night from Oakland, California. The celebration has begun here in Oakland for this first round victory. Now let's go to Ernie, Charles, and Kenny in our TNT studio.